Hey y'all, we're gonna do a very easy, very lazy shrimp and rice dinner. And this is what we're using. So I did just turn this on a 4, but I think I'll leave it at a 3. All right, we're gonna open our country crock, put this in, and once that gets warmed up, then we're going to put our shrimps in there, and I'll show you the seasonings as we put them in and what we're going to do with the rice. I love this stuff. I know, and I do have a bag of white rice, but yeah, this is a lazy person's fast, quick shrimp and rice dish. So we're going to put the country crock in here. Can I do this with one hand, or do I need to put the phone down? So we're just going to put some of this in the pan. Yeah. And I'm going to put a lot of the country crock so that it'll add flavor to the rice. And the rice is not dry, but we're just going to add more country crock, or I can't believe it's not butter, margarine, regular butter, whatever you want to use. If you want to use olive oil or any other type of oil, that's fine too. Just something to cook the shrimps in. So that's that. We will be back when this is melted. We'll put the shrimps in, we'll season it, and then we'll see what happens. You see now that the margarine, the country crock is heated. So we are going to slide the shrimp in. I did rinse them. They had the tails on, so I did rinse them, which you should always rinse your seafood. Well, depends. If it's individually wrapped and seasoned, then you don't need to. This shrimp don't want to be cooked, but you're going to be. So we put the shrimp in here. Shrimp only take about 3 to 4 minutes to cook. When they turn pink, that's when they're done. And so like halfway, I will turn them over. So we're going to put some seasonings in, and we're only going to do 1 pass, not a lot at all. So we're going to take our rustic garlic and just a little bit, because I do like the flavor of shrimp. I like the flavor of most things. Our red and black hot pepper, salt free, and this is Tilla cherry black pepper and cayenne red pepper. So we're going to just sprinkle a little bit, just a little bit. So nothing like when we did the sauce. I didn't show y'all the chili, but I used the same seasonings. This is our chopped onion, and I already did crunch some up at the top. That's a lot. So we dump that in there. And we're going to take a little bit of ginger and sprinkle some of that in there. So this is very simple, very easy. Chesapeake Bay seafood seasoning. What I don't like is that it has salt in it, but it also has paprika, mustard, ancho, celery seed, black pepper, cayenne pepper, dill seed, dill weed, caraway, allspice, ginger, cardamom, thyme, bay leaves, mace, cinnamon, savory, and cloves. And the words I accentuated, the seasonings I accentuated, are the ones we put extra flavor. And that would be the garlic that we used, the black and red, that pepper mix. And I remember telling y'all before, if I like a flavor, I do just add more of that individual flavor. And this is forward, extra bold, black pepper, onion, paprika, garlic, turmeric. And we are going to sprinkle a little bit of turmeric in here as well. So we're not going to do too much. We're not going to do too much to the shrimp, but it still is a lot of seasonings. And speaking of turmeric root, we're going to put a little bit of that. And the last thing we're going to put in is smoked paprika, Spanish style. And that is it. And so we are going to mix it. And while this is doing its thing, and sometimes I don't mix it, I just let it sit and just cook, and then I flip them over halfway. Excuse me for being out of frame. I was going to also steam some broccoli, and I am just tired. Today is the 16th, and I was saying in a live stream that I was going to do shrimp, and I actually was going to do white rice and steam some broccoli as well, but I am tired, y'all. But I also know I need to eat. All I had today was oatmeal and green goodness, and only a cup of the green goodness, and so I know I need food. And so you see these are turning pink, so they're almost done. So I did I did kind of crunch up the bag of rice because you saw it was like really stiff before. You open it a couple inches. So this is like a lazy man's dinner. I keep telling y'all, I don't consider myself a chef, but I can make stuff that tastes good really fast. Put that in there for 90 seconds. And we're gonna go ahead and do that. The country crock is sizzling. And look at the seasonings. And so this is why I put extra country crock, because this sauce, if you want to call it that, this is going to get poured over the rice after we put the shrimps in it, and it's going to be very delicious. And so we're just going to let that continue to cook a little bit. We have about 60 more seconds for the rice, and I do cut my shrimps. I don't eat them whole, because when you cut up shrimps, it just makes it seem like it's more in your dish, and I like more, even though I know it's not extra. But so we will come back when our bowl is done. Look at that country crock sizzling, and look at these seasonings, y'all. It smells so good in here. So are we gonna, yeah, we're gonna turn this again, and look what the turmeric does. It makes it turn like a yellowish color, which is gorgeous. We're gonna keep this on that side for now. So from where I am, I can see where some are more cooked than others, and so we're just going to just turn them over and see. We're gonna flip that one back, and yeah, so this will be done in like another minute, and the rice will be done, and we will come back and see what the dish looks like. And yes, it would look more appealing if the shrimps were not cut, but I'm going to cut my shrimp. And I do that when I get shrimp and broccoli from the Chinese place. They don't cut up the shrimp, but I do. I do, because I want more shrimp in every bite, which you don't get if you just have like 9 whole shrimps, you know what I mean? So we're going to go, and we will come back when everything is done. This is our shrimps and rice, and this that you see, it's not quite sauce, but I guess you can say it is sauce. That is, my skin is dry. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's the extra country crock, and it has the onions in it and all the other seasonings. So we are just going to taste it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like shrimps and rice. I'm being so rude chewing and trying to talk. This is so good. So I'm going to go sit down. And yes, for rice, I do use a spoon, because with forks, you know, rice can fall through the forks. But yeah, and so this is 9 shrimp, but look, it looks really like it's a lot in here. And so I'm gonna go sit down, finish the movie I was watching before the live stream, and I'm gonna eat my shrimps and rice. I am gonna drink some Boathouse Farms since there is no vegetables in here. The Boathouse Farms gives me my vegetables and fruits for the day, depending on how much of it I drink. So we're gonna go. Let me know what you think of this easy, lazy shrimp and rice dinner, and you will see me in the next video. Thanks, bye.